everyone. So this is me on should I call it Tinubu's candidacy? What do I call it now? Rufai's take on Tinubu's candidacy. That's what I'm going to name this video. But just looking at the video that had come out. So I had already done a video for that, which I was supposed to put out at 12 noon today. And I'm still hoping to make that 12 noon deadline. So that's why I'm quickly doing a fresh video. But what I found out is that I was able to see a longer video. So, you know, sometimes they cut video short, and maybe what the messaging from one part, you have to listen to the other part for you to understand where the messaging is coming from. It could be construed everywhere. And then somehow people put some of these things out. So the first video that came out was the later part that looked as if what's his name now? Nasir El-Rufai was directly talking about Tinubu. And then later when the longer part came out, it now looked one now realized that, oh, he was talking about himself in terms of it. But it still goes the way. So I've already put that out there. I've cancelled that video. I've deleted it from YouTube. It was supposed to premiere at 12 noon. I'm doing this fresh one that I will do to replace. For me, it's always about information. Like I always say to people, I do things the way I see them, the way they are on ground, with the information they are on the ground. And if I have another information, definitely it beholds on me to put out another one based on that information on ground. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to interpret as I'm listening. I'll interpret the things that he is saying, and then hopefully that sort of like helps for you to see. But I'll put the video here. But what I'll try to do, I'll remove the sound so that it doesn't. You'll be able to hear me very well. So here we go. Okay, so I'm trying to start from the beginning. Okay, the way politics is, even before the primaries, I told him very clearly, because he had said he wanted me to help him. I said, yes, I will help him. We will all help you. But for me, that's El-Rufai talking, saying that he doesn't want anything. I don't want anything. I'm tired. This one that I've done is okay. But he said, no, he doesn't agree that I must do the work. And I said, okay, let's keep arguing, but I won't do the work. And he said, thank God, all the things that they want me to do. There are people that have worked in my government that are younger, that are intelligent, that can do the work, and I can tell you to take any one of them. There are a lot of youths in my government. We have people who are working, we have workers, we have people that we've worked with, whether commissioner or all of that. These people that whatever it is that you give them, it will be like I'm the one doing it. Then why would I be doing the job of someone like a young person? I'm 62 years old. I'm almost 63. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he left the work when he was 63. So we should be thankful to get to that age. We should be thankful that we've gotten to that age. But some of them don't agree. Even the Asiwaju, he has not agreed. They are arguing. Even the day before yesterday, when we all sat down together, it was still the same argument that we were doing. And he said, then El-Rufai continued by saying that, oh, he's not looking for anything. He has not looked for anything. But that whatever anybody says, the allegations against him, let people keep doing it. That will show that they will increase his reward, you know, with God. For when people are accusing you of things that you've not done, that they will reward you. So this is in essence the long video, the longer video. I had the later part before, the short part that was initially put out that looked as if he was talking about, you know, Tinubu. So there are quite a few interesting things here. Before I go on, it's for me to say that quite interesting, El-Rufai coming out to talk about the fact that, oh, people accusing him, they are going to help. This is the same person who also accuses other people. So he knows that accusations, it's wrong in Islam. And he goes on about accusing people, even without facts. Personally, myself, I know we've had beefs. I think that was 2021 February when he come out to say that I am someone who is homeless, addressless, all those things, nonsense things that he talked about in this thing, and the whole accusations that he has been doing over the years. So you know that accusations, you know, it's something that it's wrong, and that when you make them, that, oh, the person that you're essentially giving rewards to that person. Okay, so hold on a bit, please. Okay, I probably might shout because I was listening to this thing as I was translating, so they are still in my ears, and I'm finding myself I'm speaking, you know, in a bit loud voice. But so that is it. But anyway, this whole thing is not even about all of those. That's by the way. But it's interesting to see that himself, Nasiru Rufai, sees that at 63 he should be resting, right? According to this video that is out, that at 62 going on 63, that he should be resting and shouldn't be doing some of these things and all of that. But yet someone who is clearly very, very old, someone who is clearly very, very unfit medically, physically, you're trying to foster him on the people, or you're really helping him to be there and be part of the campaign, and be part of ruling the country, a country that is already at the edge, a country that is already battered, a country that your government, your party has governed so woefully and so badly and has brought it to its knees, and that people are struggling. Nigeria is at the edge. 133 million people have been thrown into multi-dimensional poverty, not just poverty as in what Hausa people we call petera. As in my place, they will say, "Oh, boy, no ya lo." You understand? I can check boy, no ya lo. That's what multidimensional poverty is all about. And then the houses will say, "I abin yashiga ha petera and a chicken halum petera." And yet you want to now foster this old man who clearly is becoming senile, clearly is being affected. He's turning more or less like to a child. Physically, he can't stand for himself. Mentally, he can't even string 2 sentences, 3 sentences without you guys around him cringing. And yet you want to unleash this it's almost like what they call a plague, a noba, on the people of Nigeria because of your own selfish interest. It's also selfish interest in you want your party to win, irrespective of what your party brings in, whether it is so for you to say that, oh, there's nothing I'm looking for. Yeah, there's something you're looking for. You're looking for your party to win, even though you're coming. Yes, I have the full video that says, oh, this, but then it's still your party. You're wanting them to win. Otherwise, you will look at you. If you were saying that, oh, I don't have any interest, I don't have any want, I'm not want any personal want or whatever, it's still a personal want. You wanting your party to win is still part of it. Why are you not looking around and saying what is the best person that you're going to support? Then or stay out of the election. So it's still the same thing. You clearly are coming out to tell us about age, about all of that, and they're clearly in the same, except if this is some sort of like nuancing or not saying it as he read between the lines, you know, because this is a video. The first time I saw this video, I was like, why is this video out? I wanted to even talk about it, but I just said, because I looked at it like, why is this video out? Because first of all, this video is in a private setting. You understand? It's in a private setting. So it wasn't outside. You could clearly see that he was in an office, he was talking to someone. So the people that were in that office would definitely be people that he knew he was close to. So it's not as if he was somewhere, maybe he was just speaking in a very open place and someone was videoing. So it was one of the people that were there with him that was videoing, and then they put it out. And when they're putting it out, you have this shorter version of the part as if he's talking about Tinubu himself being out there. So is there some game that is being played? What's going on? Is there anything that you know, sort of like, I don't know, but these are the things. Because for me, I'm like, okay, why is this video even out? How did it even get out? Because these are supposed to be people that are close to you, that are there, and then they filmed it, and then somebody put it out there. Okay, who do you trust around you and stuff like that? That was the first thing I thought about when I saw that video. I'm like, oh, okay, you know, whatever. But with all of this now, for me, I think it's all trying to come out with this okay, no, I'm not doing this for personal reasons. It's personal reasons. The fact that you want your party to win, your party that has failed and failed woefully. The time 8 years ago when we're calling out Jonathan's government, they had not even failed as much as they too are their own failure. The fact that Buhari has failed so woefully and failed worse than Jonathan does not make Jonathan's government not to be a failure. And even if somebody comes, whether that's for me, that's one of the things I've been asking. Is that the game plan that APC is trying to play to get in someone who is worse than Buhari, so that at the end of the day, Nigerians will not start praising Buhari and say that, oh, because it will then now be worse under the person they want to put in, then Buhari would have done something good. But that's not the yardstick for doing great thing. Although in Nigeria, that's the way we always put it. If If another person is worse than you, that means you're good. But that's absolutely not it. And all of these shenanigans, honestly, for me, at the end of the day, it's always continuously to say to Nigerians, look, the ball is in your, what do they say, in your court. And if you do anyhow, you will see anyhow. This suffering, you will suffer the suffer. 2015, a lot of people thought the suffering cannot be worse. It is worse now. This thing you're saying today, you end up buying $2,000 naira. You buy bag of rice, 100,000 naira. You will look, they will enter our rooms and kidnap us. That's for those of you that will be alive. Probably people like me, they would have killed me off first, because they will say this one with a big mouth and whatever. I mean, since 2014, I've been waiting. That's how many people are saying to me, are you not afraid today? I say, any one of us alive in Nigeria, we are all dead already. We are walking corpses. And if you sit down and continue to pray to God to fix Nigeria, yet when God gives you opportunity every 4 years for you to do the needful, you refuse to do the needful, then you continue to pray till thy kid will come, and nothing will come out of that prayers, because God will not do for us what he has given us the capacity for us to do for ourselves. God has given us brain, he has given us eyes, mouth, hand, he has given us the capacity to think. And if you're seeing someone who clearly cannot even govern himself, cannot even take care of himself, is the one that will now come and take care of 200 million plus of you, then you're deserving of the bad governance that you get. And let the suffering, every one of us will hear it. We hear when now, whether you vote or you don't vote or you stayed at home or whoever you vote for, at the end of the day, when the results come out by March, at least, no, ending of February, results will be out. By that February, when the result come out, and when 29th of May 2023, by the grace of God, the new president is sworn in, all of us will face whether it is good governance or it is bad governance. Now, it is in our hand to decide on what it is indeed that we want to be done. Thank you. Bye.